Aha, there you are. Good to see. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past. Ready? And away we go! Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of locals. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by help. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to some...
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place?
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of...
Understood.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all...
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is. Huh? Teppei. Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That...
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was it?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly I am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecue.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And the mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up. And neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same swordfish? It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead the special ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get in? I want to make a contribution to the resistance.
Of course. I'll arrange something and...
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way.
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out. Well, Traveler, let...
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes.
You mean, like...
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure.
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of.
Time for retribution!
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up...
That's not even all of them. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to... But Captain, that would... If we spread our troops too thin...
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like this.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go.
By royal decree.
Verdict is...
To the very...
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ready, steady, go!
Burn and over! I do look right now.
Let the show begin.
Taste my flavor.
By royal decree!
You win this battle.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa.
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got but what's next?
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until...
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team...
Oh, come on. You...
Hey, cut these guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's dance. I'll protect us.
How was it? Did your initiation go smooth? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your but with your level of ability, I'm sure since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone.
You bet! We sure should.
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun. He expressed a desire to be on the front line. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no stranger still. The Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of... It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him. Then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the island.
Is Teppei really gonna... He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about...
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans got a few... Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally...
Wow! Where'd you learn all...
I read it in a novel from the Yae Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very... It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor...
Will Paimon get a uniform?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi...
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, you'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! And you're...
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now.
Paimon's so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon war rooms. Yes. Yikes! A huge fire drill! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Let's dance.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night. Oz, reveal thyself!
Time for retribution!
Phew! As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Uh-huh.
Wow, this is a surprise. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area.
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so if there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys.
Tepe, don't you think there's...
Now that you mention it, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the... All right, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, And you should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health in. Hey, don't worry.
Teppei sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Listen.
La, 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 la. Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too. What happened?
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated... I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapon... Goro, have you managed to acquire...
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them...
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui...
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to see all soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment.
Wait a second. Speaking of... No! Let's go check up...
Oh. Just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the resistance. It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Delusion. So, what's the difference between a Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origin. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this... At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after. Hey, when our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. right as...
Tepe. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seize all. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but sadly, a few have been.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but...
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw material. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.